This conference will now be recorded.
Good evening. I'm calling the regular council meeting of Monday, August 18th to order. And
Councilmember Baker.
Here.
Councilmember Hollinshead here. Mayor Johnson. Here. Councilmember Mitchell is excused. And Mayor Pro Tem Walter.
here, please rise for the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Entertain a motion to approve the agenda as printed. So moved.
A second.
Moved by Mayor Pro Tem, seconded by Councilwoman Hollinshead to approve the agenda as printed. Go ahead.
Councilmember Courier.
Aye.
Councilmember Hollinshead. Mayor Johnson.
Aye.
Mayor Pro Tem Walter.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Are there any modifications to the agenda this evening? Approval of the minutes of regular and closed session of August 4th, 2025. Are there any additions or corrections to either of those documents? No. They will stand as printed. We're down to 5, public comment. Citizens appearing before council on agenda and non-agenda items will be allowed a maximum of 5 minutes each to address their concerns. This is the only time during a council meeting that citizens are allowed to address the council. Please come to the podium, state your name and address. Online comments will be accepted after in-person comments are completed, and all comments should be directed to the council, not the audience. Anyone? Okay.
My name is Mary Bray. I live at 700 South First Avenue. And I made a phone call to the city manager's office regarding this issue because I wasn't sure who to leave it with. So I thought it would be forwarded to the correct department, but I never heard back. Anyhow, my concern is about the street lights on First and Second Avenue between downtown and Lincoln. The actual concern is there aren't any. I went downtown with my daughter-in-law and 2 grandchildren, kind of early to mid-evening to go to Scoops, our natural place to go. And because it was so hot, we stayed inside, ate, and when we left, it was dark. I mean dark. But downtown was all lit up. But as soon as we got to the residential streets on Second Avenue, not a street light. And with the overhanging branches and absolutely no visibility, it's not pedestrian friendly. So we did cut down to First, and I realized there are no streetlights on First. They start at Lincoln and they go all the way down to Ripley, but from downtown to Lincoln, not a one. And I think this is a little dangerous and certainly not pedestrian friendly. And maybe it's been the norm for years, but I haven't gone out and walked the streets at night. I'm not a streetwalker anymore. So that's just my concern. I don't know.
I'm clear. It's First and Second from Chisholm to Lincoln on both streets. There's nothing.
Yes.
And this was recent.
Well, I don't know. There used to be a street light on a lot right where Murray, M-I-R-R-E, dead ends at First. That maybe was on for a few days this summer.
Okay.
But I've driven up and down and not a street light. And last night, I came back from a friend's house who lives up on Oliver, and all the street lights were on all the way down to Lincoln. And after that, not a one.
Okay. Mary, can you do me a favor and give Anna your phone number?
Sure.
Since you have registered your complaint, and city manager is here and our engineer is here, so.
Well, and this again, maybe this has been going on for years and I just haven't been aware of it. But I think it should be rectified.
We will investigate. But if you give your number to Anna, then she can give it to the city manager who can update you. Anyone else?
Myself.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, you can tell I've been away a while because a lot of new faces. I don't recognize. My name is Greg Sundin. I live at 1517 South Second. And I'm here on behalf of my neighbor who lives 3 houses from me, Norm Dutcher, who some of you may know. He and I have talked about this issue a few times. He's tried to get a hold of the city over time. I've stopped in and commented about it, and it's nothing is happening. So I've got pictures here, which I'd like to hand out to you.
Okay.
This is actually in front of Norm's house.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh,
And you can see in the back there, there is a stump. This was a very large silver maple that with its roots that you can see all there at the surface have warped the concrete. And you can see at where the cones are, it's literally broken it. And there is a lip, which you'll see in the second picture, that is 3 inches high. The tree was, according to Norm, because I couldn't remember when it was, but he said it was done a year ago, July. So it's been 13 months the tree's been down. And the cones had been there for almost that long. And I've been in about the sidewalk, and others have apparently, and it's still in the same condition. And you can see with other pictures where there are cracks in other sections of the sidewalk as well. Some of those I think were actually caused by when they removed the tree, cut the tree down, that equipment or whatever caused sidewalk to break because they look newer than some of these others. Our concern is it's not safe. At night, the nearest street light is down at the bend where Second Avenue makes that bend. Otherwise, it's back at Ripley. So anybody walking at night, if they don't know it's there, it is a hazard without any doubt because of the size of that variance with the broken concrete. It is an accident waiting to happen. And if somebody does, I mean, I will admit I tripped over it, but I always blame myself because there happened to be a rabbit. I was walking my dog and a rabbit was in Norm's yard. And I looked over there while I kept walking and I tripped over it. I looked at it, that was me. I looked around, made sure nobody was there to see me do that and kept on going. But somebody else could go, get hurt, and it's going to be on the city. It's going to be their responsibility. It's their sidewalk, our sidewalk, it's the city. So we're just asking that this has been there for 13 months this way. And I know there's another very large tree that was cut down. I think it's at Wisner and Second at the corner there. And it too has buckled the sidewalk. And again, that stump is there. And I did just talk to Steve, and because I was thinking to myself, because I had a tree taken down 2 years ago and had stumps removed in my yard. And it's not a real big machine that can really rip up those stumps. Does it make sense for the city to purchase a stump grinder? Steve said they do have one, but it's for small, the size of these, and these are huge trees, both of those I just mentioned, that it's probably too big for that. So they got to contract that out. So it's just that it really needs to happen for as long as this has gone on. And they can't do anything with the sidewalk until the stump is ground out, and they have to take the sidewalk out first. And it's at least 20 feet, and it could be more, that needs to be removed and replaced. And because the stump, the roots go under the sidewalk, that's why those sections of sidewalk have to go out first. Then grind all that up, and then you can put in new dirt and that and do the sidewalk. So we're simply asking that this get looked at, because I've been, walk around the city all the time with my dogs. And yes, there are other areas where there are lips and there are things, but nothing comes close to what this is, at least that I've seen. I'm not saying there aren't others, but this is really severe and it is a hazard. And Norm bless his heart, just keeps wondering when it's going to be taken.
And what was the address again, Greg?
I'm at 1517 South Second. He is 1, 2, 3 houses to the north, heading downtown on the same side of the street. We're be on the north side.
And those cones you said have been there for 13 months?
Those cones,
Cones?
well, maybe a little less because they may not have been put there right after the tree was down, but I would say they've been there close to a year, those cones.
By winter. Oh,
Yeah, through the winter. They were there all during the winter and everything. Yes.
thank you.
So, thank you. Appreciate it and hope something can be done.
Thank you, Craig. Anyone else in the room like to comment? Nobody online? So I'm going to close public comment. We have no public hearing, so we're to consent agenda. A, bills to be allowed in the amount of $1,069,208.23 and authorize Mayor Johnson and Clerk Soik to sign the warrant. B, approval of a budget amendment request to reduce DDA's Economic Development Fund balance in the amount of $30,000 and increase the expense for the economic promotion for the same amount.
Move that we accept the consent agenda as presented.
So Mayor Pro Tem made the motion to approve the consent agenda as presented. Councilman Courier supported. Any discussion? Anna?
Exciting.
Councilmember Hollingshead. Mayor Johnson.
Aye.
Mayor Pro Tem Walchuk.
Aye.
Councilmember Courier.
Are you ready? You ready? Oh, okay. Next is 8 presentations, a life-saving citation. Chief Rob Edmonds is here to present.
Good evening. Tonight, it's my honor and privilege to recognize the individuals involved in saving the life of Miss Sarah Belton on July 4th, 2025, due to a total obstruction of food that was lodged in her airway. This incident required a collaborative effort of the Alpena County 911 Dispatch Center, Alpena Township Fire Department Medical First Responders, and the Alpena City Fire Department paramedics to make this a successful outcome. The EMS system operated as it should so that each component individually contributed to the overall successful patient outcome. The event occurred as follows. A call was made to Alpena County 911 Central Dispatch where dispatcher Matt Miller handled the request for service. He dispatched Alpena Township responders and Alpena City Fire Department ambulance for a 32-year-old female choking and unresponsive. As part of the dispatch protocol, online instruction was given to the caller until trained personnel arrived. As a dispatcher, they are tasked with handling frantic callers in their time of need and are often able to help calm the situation and provide guidance until rescuers arrive. Alpena Township Fire Department first responders arrived on scene and made the initial assessment of the patient's condition. Ms. Belton was found to be unresponsive and CPR was initiated by Ed Hoskinson and Chris Stevens as it was determined that little to no air movement was occurring, indicating a blocked airway. Family members did attempt the Heimlich maneuver without success prior to the responders' arrival. The Alpena City Fire Department ambulance crew of paramedics Casey Vakarish and Abby Smith arrived on scene and took over patient care and initiated advanced life support treatments while CPR was continued by township responders. Paramedic Vakarish was the attending paramedic that day, and airway management was her task for patient care as it was the priority. While CPR was being performed, Casey utilized a laryngoscope to visualize the airway and noted a piece of meat was obstructing the airway below what we call the vocal cords, basically at the Adam's apple. Each time compressions were performed, the piece of meat kind of poked through the cords, enabling Casey to retrieve the lodged food and clear the airway obstruction. Miss Belton became more responsive, regained her normal breathing status, and was transported to the My Michigan Medical Center Emergency Department for further treatment and assessment. Without the proper call intake and online direction by dispatcher Miller, the medical first responders Hoskinson and Stevens to initiate the first assessment and begin CPR, and the patient care interventions by the ALS crew of Vakarish and Smith, Miss Belton may not have survived the incident to continue to enjoy life to its fullest capacity. Miss Belton, are you in the room? Would you come up here, please? At this time, I would ask the following personnel to come forward for recognition with a life-saving citation. Matt Miller, who's the Alpena County 911 dispatcher, could not make it this evening. So I have given his certificate to Director Elke. At this time, I would like to have Alpena Township Fire Department responders Ed Hoskinson and Chris Stevens, and Alpena City Fire Department paramedics Casey Vicarish and Abby Smith come forward. So just really quick on this as well, paramedic, both Casey and Abby are newer paramedics with our organization. They've been through the whole thing where we paid for the paramedic training. Casey is what, your 1 year as a paramedic. So this was a very difficult airway just because of where the food was lodged. So she had to play peekaboo with it, as I understand. Every time they did a compression, it would peek through until she finally got it. So without basically the work of all 4 of these in dispatch, Ms. Belton may not be here today. So with that, congratulations, and I'm glad you're here with us today.
Yeah.
Right up front. Here you go. Yes, please.
Rob. I hope you can't get out of this one. Moving on. I actually.
Abby, you're a little taller.
Thank you.
Okay. We're down to announcements, and the city is seeking an individual to fill a vacancy on the local officers compensation committee for a 6-year term. Now we're up to mayoral proclamations, and I have one this evening. Is Annie's not here? No? No. I don't see it. I'll read the proclamation. This is recognizing September as National Senior Center Month. Whereas the Alpena Senior Citizen Center serves as a vital community hub, connecting older adults with programs, services, and opportunities that promote independence, wellness, lifelong learning, and social engagement. And whereas the 2025 National Senior Center Month theme, Powering Possibilities, Flip the Script, is the National Institute for Senior Centers 2025 theme for the National Senior Center Month, which highlights the important role seniors play in fostering connections, combating isolation, and celebrating the talents and contributions of older Americans. And whereas the Alpena Senior Citizen Center empowers participants to embrace healthy lifestyles through fitness, nutrition, and wellness programs, and support personal growth through education, volunteers, and creative expression. And just a minute. Whereas it is fitting to recognize the invaluable contributions of the Alpena Senior Citizen Center and to honor the dedicated staff, volunteers, and participants who make it a welcoming and vibrant. Now, therefore, I, Cindy Johnson, by the virtue of the authority vested in me as mayor of the city of Alpena, do hereby proclaim September 2025 as National Senior Center Month in the city of Alpena, County of Alpena, Michigan, and encourage all residents to recognize the important work of the staff at the Alpena Senior Citizen Center and to join in celebrating the meaningful contributions of older adults to our community. So we'll get this to. Thank you. And she's not here. Okay, so we have report of officers. So our first reading of ordinance number 25-512, which amends the city of Alpena zoning map, and we have our attorney Bill Pfeifer to present.
This is ordinance number 25-512. It is an amendment to the City of Alpena zoning map as follows. The parcel located at 320 East Baldwin Street shall be conditionally rezoned from R-2 to R-T to allow for the legal use of the property as a duplex. The statement of conditions attached are that it's converting a single-family home to a duplex, and an agreed-upon condition was placed on the property that requires all windows and siding repairs can be completed by July 17th of 2026. Section 2 is the severability clause. Section 3 is the saving clause. Section 4 is the effective date. States that the ordinance changes shall take effect upon the expiration of 7 days after the publication of the notice of adoption. There was a brief memo from Montiel attached as well, and I think she's online. So if there's any questions, she would be able to answer those. This is just first reading. So if there are any possible changes, they'd be discussed tonight. Otherwise, we'll come back for second reading in 2 weeks, I believe.
Does anyone have any comments, concerns?
Not at this time.
Not at this time. Okay. I guess I was at Planning Commission for this particular case. I was there for another case, but this one came up. And there was a couple of emails we got, and public had spoken at this about this particular property, some for, some against. And we received another letter after the hearing against for the reasons of they were renting out the basement for a period of time. I'm telling you the email that we got. So, it is what it is. Whatever happens to this particular building, I want it perfectly clear that the basement cannot be rented for people to live in. It will not be zoned for that. It will not be approved for that. And it just simply can't happen. So that's a concern of mine, but I will think about that because we're not approving this tonight. And I'm not sure that we can put that condition on this particular case.
They would have to agree to that.
Right, because they
I believe,
request.
Montiel, unless you have anything else to add to that.
I didn't hear everything you said, Rachel, but can you repeat that?
Yeah, I said, well, did you hear Cindy's comments?
Yes.
Okay, great. And I said they would have to put that on as a condition. We can't put conditions.
They
on
request it.
Right. So
We
for a
have to agree,
conditional, right, for a conditional rezone, the applicant would have to be agreeable to that. I do believe they were planning on being at the meeting tonight.
Here.
Yeah. If they were agreeable to that, then certainly it could be a condition that you could place.
Okay. Would that be something that you would be agreeable to?
It's somewhat of a moot point because when we initially talked to the, I think it was the city inspector about possibly renting the basement. The basement was never rented as a habitable unit anyway. We covered that previous to the zoning commission. So the ceilings in the basement do not meet the minimum requirement for a dwelling space anyway. So no one can legally do that.
So that's no problem. We would agree.
Yeah, it's whether you want to put it in there or not doesn't need to be done because in order for it to be a rental, it would have to be certified as a rental through the city, all that stuff anyway, and it can't be. The basement cannot be a dwelling.
It's just from where I'm sitting, and the feedback that we've gotten from residents in the community, especially that live around you, they say that people have lived in the basement. And even in planning commission, you had even said that you had rented the basement out at one time. So from where I'm sitting, I need to make sure that doesn't happen. So if you are agreeable to add that as a condition, it makes my job easier.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else? Okay, Kevin.
No, I'll wait. I'm going to think about some stuff.
Okay.
Through them.
So this comes back to us for a second reading at our next meeting. And that's where we'll vote on it. This is just the first reading tonight. We will add that condition that the basement cannot be rented out because you agreed to it. So we will add that to this case. Okay. Okay, oh, that's me. So council committee reports, which one to be? I'm just gonna go home, I guess. Kevin, do you have anything to report?
I do not yet. We have a hunt meeting coming up though.
And I don't have anything that's relevant that needs to be reported right now.
Nothing to report?
I did have a retirement board meeting this week and everything went really well. Everything there, what I learned that I wasn't aware of is that the retirement is globally diversified. So there's stuff from all over the world, which I thought was really cool. But everything seems to be on the up and up right now.
And we actually made money this last quarter. Yay. So, that's a good thing. Thank you, Bridget. Now we're down to new business. We have Fresh Waves 2025 mural, and we have Ann Gentry here.
Good evening. So as you know, the abutments of the 2nd Avenue Bridge were selected as one of our locations for a mural as part of our Fresh Waves project this year. We have been working with the artist Molly Keene, who is here, who just got in this afternoon, to develop a design that will be a beautiful welcome to the city from those that are entering along the river. Molly is a full-time artist who has been traveling the world and transforming empty urban walls into beautiful pieces of art. Molly also submitted an artist application back in early 2025 and was selected by our DDA Promotions and Marketing Committee to paint this location, given her colorful style and the way her murals capture the essence and identity of a place. We think her work will be a perfect fit to beautify this high visibility area downtown. There were 3 designs that you saw earlier today to choose between for those 2 areas. And from the DDA's perspective, this location aligns perfectly with our goal to activate the riverfront and ties in well with the other investments that have happened recently in this area, including the Water Street Commons. You did all see the designs, and I didn't have them at the time that this was sent along, so I don't know if you want to pull them
I sent them this morning. Steve, I don't know if you could put them up. Just to put you on the spot here. Let's see how quickly you do it. Well, that way everyone can see it on the screen. That's not it, by the way.
It's good.
That's good. That's good.
Earlier this spring as well, we had sent around, it was to all staff to get feedback on different like Alpena, either icons or like different things, whether they be trees or things from nature. So the list that was in the proposal were that feedback that was sent
I
in.
sent it to council as well, looking for feedback on what should be incorporated into the mural. So.
The suspense.
No pressure, no pressure.
Yay, good job, Steve. If you have any questions, or Molly, if you want to chime in, I don't need to put you on the spot as well. But the thought was that there'd be 3 different styles that have, these elements from the list that was submitted for you to choose between, so she can get painting on them while she's up here.
So Emily, are you the sole painter of these 3? You have totally different styles.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is a single person. That's impressive. No.
You never know what people are gonna like.
Yeah. And I guess I had Can I ask questions?
Yes.
So number two, the pine support. I see that there are actual almost like photos in there. How is that? How would that translate?
This is, well, so if you scroll down, you'll see more in-depth. I'm not actually a drawer, I'm a painter, so I try my best to like showcase ideas, so I would just paint the buildings, but it's just to show you like the style and or
Be more
what buildings would
realistic.
be present, yeah.
Okay.
It's so hard to translate, 100 feet into this little thing, and then you have the pencil and.
Yeah.
Nice job. Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's like you can take the signage out, or you can add more wood. I'm very adaptable. I want you guys to, see it and be happy with it, so I don't know if you have feedback.
Go ahead, Kevin.
I wasn't sure about the like you said, the edits or things you can make because so hard. I loved elements of like different parts of all three of them for sure. But it will most definitely say welcome to Alpena, Michigan. Is that correct? It will have that. Oh, wait, that's even up for debate. Okay. I enjoyed it. Okay, yeah.
So that's like an actual painting. There, that's a similar style, so you can see how it translates differently.
Yeah.
So maybe we can narrow this down and then have a conversation about what maybe we narrow it down to. So, and we can go around the table and say which one is our favorite, and see if we're have a consensus or we need to arm wrestle over that. So, Kevin, or do you want me to start?
Yes. Set the stage.
I like number two. I like number two. Crickets. Carol?
No, I'd be happy to, excuse me. I don't know where mine is on my computer.
I have mine up. Do you want
May I, please? I love the boldness of number one. There's just something about the colors that just really appealing, and I like how you put Paul Bunyan in there. That's very cool. And I had a hard time choosing and thought number two kind of looks like a Van Gogh-ish type of canvas. But I also like number three. So one and those are my votes, 1 and 3. Thank you.
Thanks. I really love the art style of 2.
What about it?
I just like the flow of it. I really like the water in the sky. I think that's really cool.
I like the dark skies.
And how it like comes in together, so it goes from night to day.
And this is just one side of the page.
Right.
Oh, we could have more, so we could pick.
So the others are down below. The other sides are down below.
Oh, yeah.
So that's one side, and then you go down.
Yeah, I really like 2.
That's the one side.
Pick
The other.
3.
I can pick up 3. Okay, good. Good.
1 and 3.
Okay.
Did you? I'll finish my
I mean, I loved the coloring of 1. It popped.
The colors are very beautiful.
Yeah. I loved the transition where you really see the scene in number 2 from the night to day, and you get to see Alpena and the entire spectrum of it, especially when it's the sunrise side. You have one side that's definitely more sunrise than the other. I love the scenery it painted. It's kind of like the full view of Alpena. But then the third one, Seeds of Imagination, I loved the the consistent size and style of everything. The patterns of it flowed together really well. It was really easy on the eyes, and especially when I saw your the real life mural kind of version of that style you did, the colors in that one just popped so much more. The way everything fits together like a jigsaw puzzle, I love that. And so that all being said, I'm like, I'm like,
I really, I love all of your art. As soon as we got your name, I've been looking at your website. No, I don't want to do that at all. It's phenomenal. I just love the vibrancy and the brighter colors from the first two. So I love the third one. But if it was brighter.
The third one,
And that's not a critique.
Which
It
one?
was
No, not at all.
observation.
I just
Really,
I
if
just
it was
love
brighter, like
colors.
it's painted.
yeah. I mean, could the kind of the coloring of the first one be brought into the third one?
Yeah, definitely.
And then the larger scene of it of the second one? I mean,
Kevin, really?
you do so well on like all three. It's like a disservice to them. Pick a single one, I feel like.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think like when you're out there and there's the dark water and you have this kind, I like the third because it's like this dark kind of grounding, but with lots of color for the bridge just to kind of be this like, and the others are very, whimsical. And so I wasn't sure what you all would want to see every day.
What did you like? Well, and here's what I like about two, is it has a lot of, it has a lot more of Alpena in it.
Right.
That three doesn't, but it's kind of like concentrated around the back. And I just think that the color is like eye-popping and in it. I just do.
And like you said, even the color of the third style you had and the real life photo, even those colors are like,
That's gorgeous.
it is gorgeous. Yeah. And I see what you're saying, where kind of the first two are the main kind of vocal point, and the third one kind of brings the bridge in as the vocal point as well.
Mhm. Oh, it's a good point. Oh, so are we?
There's more now.
Yeah, right. Oh my goodness. It's just all so good.
Smells so good.
Mayor Johnson, if I may,
Yes.
staff pick people that responded was number 2.
Number 2. And that's important.
It is, yeah.
It is important. So the people that vote on it, what do we want to do? I'm going to stick with 2. I have a couple of suggestions with 2, but I'm sticking with 2.
I'll concede to 2 as long as I have like a couple edits too.
Okay, same here.
Okay,
Me too.
okay. I'm going to pick 2. So Kevin, you want to start with what you would like to see in or out of 2, or do you want me to start?
You can start, then I can
Okay.
pick back up.
So on number 2, I don't know what happened tonight. On number 2, oh, Cindy. On number 2, they're over by Little Red, over way to my right. There's a green, is that supposed to be a tree? I'm assuming it's a tree. No.
Scroll down. It's in a different rendition of it.
Yeah, it's on the one that I was sent.
Go down one more.
2, okay.
It's the next page after that one.
And of course, you can't see it with the.
There, if you go up.
It's got the zoomy thing over.
Okay.
Here, you can look at my screen if you want to.
Oh, I see. Okay, I see red to way to the right.
Where Little Red is in the mural, there's a green thing, which I'm assuming it's supposed to be a tree. And out by Little Red, there's lots of bad shrubbery. I would rather, because Little Red is so impressive by itself, that it's just Little Red on the box. Okay. And the other thing that I'd like to see is you have a cement truck in here. And we have, the plant is, represented because it's in here. The cement truck, I don't think that we need. What I would like to see, we have almost 15 miles of bike path throughout the city. I would like to see maybe where the truck is or somewhere in there that we have some bikers.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's a big part of who we are, and I didn't see that represented. The swans' beaks have to stay black.
Okay.
They have, well, and the reason I'm saying that is because there's an invasive species that have an orange beak.
It's a hot topic.
Don't,
And
yeah,
don't get angry. I don't know if you track her 3 times once.
And I know that Paul Bunyan and Babe and the Blue Ox is over here in the corner, and that's fine, it's folklore for us. But I would like to see in the trees, and it's just me, and maybe you can incorporate it with them or put them farther back, is we have a lot of like cross-country skiing and stuff that goes on in the wintertime, is to see something like that. Yeah, it's more
Like almost like fit cram another season in there.
Yeah, cram a season. And she does.
Yeah, go there.
Yeah.
Where's the winter?
Is that an
Yeah.
ice rink back here?
Yeah.
Well, if everything goes otherwise, they're walking on water, so. Yeah, those are my suggestions. Outside of that, I think you've captured us beautifully. Okay, Kevin, your turn. I'm sorry.
No. That was beautiful. I was wondering if we have several bald eagle trees in the area.
Yeah.
I don't know if you could fit a bald eagle in. The other thing I was thinking is with this one, because it was day and night and you had all these different activities that we do year round, I don't know if it would be, this is all just like a seasonal thing. Like if it's like goes through kind of the seasons, because
From right to left?
I'll leave that to the artist. If you want to even take that, because that's we were talking about like we feel each season so heavily here. I think in Alpena, especially the summers are getting even more summery. So I think the seasons is definitely something that is a part of our everyday life here. And then I guess if there's any way, I thought of Northern Lights. I don't know if that would give you more options for color and stuff. Just out by the Presqu'île, you can definitely see it. And then the last one, I don't know if there's any possibility of bringing some of that, like, I don't even know if I'm saying it right, like some of the uniformity design from number 3 and how kind of things, because I love the like splotchy watercolor kind of style of number 2, but something about the way that it all fits together in number 3. Yeah.
Okay. No, not very much, but we have the bigger boat, and fishing is such a big, and I'm not sure if I'm just missing it or what.
Yeah, in the first one, there's a whole marina of the older boats.
Did the little small boats with fishing poles and that kind of thing?
Yep.
Mhm.
Well, and maybe she could just put some along the riverbank.
Yeah, just something to do with,
Bodie.
especially beach is what I was thinking. Yeah. Absolutely hard to pick from, so hard. They're beautiful.
Well, and it's hard to make 3 concepts and like not spend too much time because you're just so engrossed in the tiny details. So.
Right. Yeah, I don't, do you have anything more?
No,
I don't want to
that was
interrupt.
all I wanted. Yeah,
Okay.
because everybody's covered everything.
Personally, and this is just like from being here my whole life, the cement plant there in the middle.
Yep.
I've just never thought it was very attractive. Like I know it's a big part of Alpena and I know it's like important. But it's just not my favorite thing is all. That's all I got to say.
Throw it up and make it smaller inside.
So do we cover that portion? I'm assuming that's a cement boat in the water,
It
right?
looks like,
There's one with a barge somewhere.
Yeah, it's got a barge in.
yeah.
It's not as.
And you said the images in here aren't going to be like the ones you actually paint. Like the boat's not going to have the rust on it when you paint it.
Yeah, like they're gonna, it's just like more conceptual and
Cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
We'll be down there going, oh, no.
Just paint it for you. You seem busy, yeah.
I will never. No.
We will not do that to you.
And I was actually curious about the uh, Babe. How? Yeah. Are they a big part of our lore? I know like we have it and everything in Lawrence down in Osneek.
It's
Well,
not,
We have
I just think in this area, in
That's the area.
northern Michigan, it follows us. It's not, it's the lumber.
And we
It's just for this.
ACC lumberjacks.
Thank you. Okay, thank you.
I do have a question about just the vibrance. Vibrancy? What is the word? Vibrancy. Anyway, the way it's showing up, for example, here, is it going to be like as bright as it is? It can't, with the colors and it'll pop like that?
Yeah, and I mean, this is so faded on the screen, but.
Yeah, it's hard
what
to
you
tell.
see on your computer screen, yeah,
Mhm.
I get pretty right on with the colors.
Okay. And I want to ask everybody, do we want Welcome to Alpena, a warm and friendly port?
No, because we're not that.
I don't think a warm and friendly
no.
port has been used
That-
for a while.
Okay, so get that part out, but Welcome to Alpena, Michigan? No?
No,
No, I was just
Okay.
curious what everyone.
One of my friends just found an Alpena. Sorry, this is total digression. One of my friends just found a Alpena warm and friendly port in a Salvation Army in Atlanta, Georgia,
Oh, wow.
Wow.
and she definitely bought it. So
Well, that's
Very
it's hysterical. Yeah, that was the reaction I had.
I think, and just so, it's just going to be welcome to Alpena, Michigan. Period. There's not going to be, we're not adding to that. I think that.
Yeah, no, I'm
I
good with
think
that. I just wondered.
The mural
Mhm.
says everything else.
Mhm.
So back to Paul Bunyan. Because, we had a discussion, local law and all of that. But then Bridget just said an interesting thing. She said maybe it's on there because of ACC, which maybe if she could paint the one that ACC has on its campus,
Mhm.
then that puts ACC in the mural too.
Oh,
Oh,
We do have a nice painting of a lumberjack right next to my desk. Or the big guy.
The big
parking
guy.
lot.
In the parking lot.
Okay.
There's a,
yeah.
yeah, it maybe where Paul Bunyan and the Blue Ox are, maybe nix that and put the ACC lumberjack in there.
Do you lumberjack with the ox? Like our style is that is that crazy?
And I'm trying to think, but I don't think the ox is with
Mhm.
the lumberjack at ACC.
no,
It's
it's
just him.
It's just him.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yes? Is that good? Yes?
And it would be more Alpena.
Right, and that's my point.
Mhm.
Okay.
There is one.
There is one.
Print.
Yeah, I could go to that.
That'd be cute. Okay. Anything else?
No.
The dog. How do you choose the type of dog?
Oh, gosh. Okay, we're putting a cat.
I just, yeah.
I did see a dog on the second, I saw a ghost dog on the Second Avenue Bridge.
I don't know if I see like a lot of huskies up here. It's like a
That looks like a beagle.
winter dog.
We're more of a
That's-
Labrador retriever, golden retriever, kind of. I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, what kind of dog is Alpena? Take a online quiz.
We like the dogs. That's the thing.
We like
Okay,
that.
oh, yeah,
There is a dog park right across the street.
There he is, yes.
True, yeah. I actually am traveling with my cat right now.
That's awesome. That's fantastic.
That's great.
Squish. All right,
Is that your cat's name?
yeah.
Oh.
Love that.
So anything else? That's
We really?
So I'm starting in like 2 days. They're maybe pressure washing tomorrow.
Yep.
I paid to make like not city's dreams come true, but it is a Malakine piece, but it's like influenced by the people that live here. And so if you get an idea for the next 2 days,
Just walk down and talk to you.
you can walk in and talk, but you can shoot me an email. I'm not kidding, because you might wake up and smell. I don't know. If you feel like something is resonating, sometimes when I'm just even painting, I'll throw it. So I'm just throwing it out there.
Well, thank you.
Thank
I'm
you.
one of those kind of weird last minute artists.
Mhm.
You know.
We won't make you get a PPO. Okay, I got it.
Cindy, if you can, would you email me that document that you're looking at? Or you can do it later, but I just.
Do it right now. Is this the mural one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that right now.
I cannot find, I didn't know what I did with it.
So you want a motion?
Oh, yeah, okay, people, back to my job.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
So enamored.
Yeah. So Anne, do you need anything else from us? No,
No, but this is great. So,
it's going to be fantastic.
yeah.
So
So
I
exciting.
entertain a motion.
I move that we accept number 2 as the mural choice for the bridge. I think abutments, that's the word.
I'll second.
So Mayor Pro Tem made a motion for the mural on the bridge abutments. Councilwoman Collins had supported. Any more discussion?
So excited.
We are excited.
We are very excited.
Anna?
Mayor Johnson?
Aye.
Mayor Pro Tem Walczak?
Aye.
Councilmember Courier? Councilmember Hollingshead?
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Together.
And thank you so much. Make dreams come true.
I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion to adjourn by Councilman Courier. Mayor Pro Tem. Okay. Anna.